Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. And this is the platform where we discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we? So, as you guys would have perhaps seen quite recently, Coach Hallgrimsson conducted an interview on television, and he spoke about the plans for this calendar year, why the nation as a whole has to unite together. And I just want to touch briefly on some of those points that he made mention about so that everybody is on the same page with these elements, okay? So I hope that you guys have hit the like button so that we can get right into this discussion, okay? So once that we are able to do that, we can be able to press forward. Everybody ready? Good. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we are ready to rock and roll. Good. So putting that perspective now, let's rest, shall we? And that is in the matter of the calendar year. Wayne Carnegie says, blessings. Blessings, Wayne Carnegie. How are you doing? All is well? Well, certainly hope that you and the family are doing good. How are things? I'm sure you also are looking forward to this discussion today as well. So let's get right to it, eh? Yeah, man. Let's get right to this topic in particular so everybody can into things in a clear note. Good. So now that we have that out and we go into this discussion. We're including where in Bronson. That's another thing, folks. Put your location in the comments. Where are you watching this video from today? And I don't mean like, oh, from your phone or from your laptop. Where are you watching it from? You're watching it from Canada, USA, Denmark, England, France, Spain, Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, Japan, North Korea, South Korea, Australia, New Zealand. Where are you watching this video from? Russia. Where are you watching it from? Blessings to you and your family also. Thank you. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. So, we're going to talk about what is on the screen right here, and then we'll be able to get into the gist of things quite shortly. Okay, guys? So, give me your undivided attention so that we can be able to go right into this discussion. Okay? Everybody ready? Good to go? Good. Clive Gordon says Queens, New York. All right, Queens, New York in the house. Cool, cool. Nice, nice. Good. So Coach Hallgrimsson spoke about the plans for this calendar year. January and the first few weeks of the month of February will be dedicated towards domestic-based players. Players apply their trade in the Jamaica Premier League. Focus will be on them. And of course, quite soon we will have domestic-based camps. I'm sure information will come in due course in relation to those dates of domestic-based camps. Coach also spoke as well on that interview in relation to the plans for this calendar year, what needs to be achieved, because there are three major tournaments. It's as if everybody has forgotten that World Cup qualifiers start this year. Folks, World Cup qualifiers for Jamaica starts this year in just a matter of months. Okay? World Cup qualifiers are this year. A lot of people are talking about Copa America, Copa America, Copa America, Copa America, and Nations League, Nations League, Nations League. But yeah, that's the situation. But one second, folks. Yes, thank you very much for your patience, folks. I greatly appreciate that. So it just goes to show the busy calendar year that we have. And I want to touch briefly about something that Coach Hallgrimsson said so that everybody can be able to understand it clearer. The World Cup qualifiers start this calendar year. Just let that sink in, folks. World Cup qualifiers start when? June. June of this year. Does everybody understand that? It starts this year. Oops. This year, 2024. Have you guys understand that? Please. Mac and JA. I don't understand what that emoji means, to be honest with you. I don't. Is it my beard? What persons don't like my beard? What is it? Tell me. Is it because of this? Anyways, back to football. So, Coach Hallgrimsson spoke about the relationship that Jamaica has with Trinidad and Tobago. Remember last year, we took on Trinidad and Tobago in 2 friendly internationals in Jamaica, one in Mobay and one in the National Stadium. And also at the under-17 level, 2 matches were in Jamaica as well. Now for the under-20s, the under-20s will depart on Monday for Trinidad and Tobago. 2 matches against Trinidad's under-20s and also a match against a senior team in Trinidad as well. So more information will come for sure in relation to that matter in particular. So we look forward to that, So yeah, that's the situation, Brian Brown, the reality of the situation is that at this time of the year, the players apply their trade in Europe. They're in season. So you can't expect that really for Trinidad, for St. Kitts and Nevis, and perhaps the final round, once we're able to qualify, you can definitely see that. But for 2 friendlies in the middle of January at a crucial point in their respective club seasons, that's just the truth and the fact of the matter, really. Maybe 1, but let's see. Just give it time. Monday is when the squad will depart and everything will fall into place. But I want to stress what Coach Hallgrimsson had made mention about in this interview. So everybody needs to be aware of it, okay? Everybody needs to be happy, thrilled, optimistic about what lies ahead, because this is an exciting time for Jamaican football. Did you hear what he said about the talent? He said that he's working with more talented players than he did with Iceland. This is what he said. We're very excited that, he's excited about this project as well, Yeah. So yeah, I know nothing further, Yoda. I don't get the goat emojis. I really don't. If somebody can can explain that to me, I'd appreciate it. But I don't understand that emoji at all. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm not Generation Z, so I don't understand that at all. I don't know. Anyways, we press forward, and we take things from there. First responder says New York, New York. Mike Sadler says Florida, Fort Lauderdale. Clive Gordon says Queens. Okay, you're watching from Queens. From Massachusetts, USA. Byron from Grange Hill. Okay. You're from Grange Hill in Westmoreland, Jamaica, but you're watching from Massachusetts in the United States. Okay, cool. Very, very nice to hear that. So you all heard about it. You all heard about, the interview Coach Hallgrimsson did, so eloquent, so calm. He did so well, spoke about his wife, spoke about, his kids, his son, coaching one of the best teams in Iceland right now. His son involved in the sports science program within Iceland and doing quite well. His wife, a former national player, and also an accomplished individual. So very proud family in terms of what they've been able to go and accomplish. And you can see the unity as well. And yes, I might not be an expert in this field, but what I will say is this: it's always good when somebody supports your mission. You have that wife, girlfriend that supports your mission. When you're courting somebody that supports your goals, your dreams, that gives you that moral support. And that's exactly what Coach Hallgrimsson has, a great family as well. So it's a team, it's unity. So everybody can be happy about this project, 100%. Everybody can be pleased and happy about this project. So I'm happy about this. I guess you are the GOAT. Oh, okay. Thank you for your encouragement. I appreciate it. So I want you to look on your screen right now, gents, and right now you would see the World Cup qualifiers, the pots for the World Cup qualifiers. Okay, so CONCACAF is supposed to take to handle the draw. CONCACAF will handle the draw for World Cup qualifying, right? The draw date, specific date, is still to be finalized. My understanding is at the end of January, this should be finalized. But I have a feeling that sometime early February, this will be sorted out. The only thing we have confirmed for sure is that come March, the first round of matches, we have those done and dusted. So Anguilla will take on the Turks and Caicos Islands, home and away, and the US Virgin Islands against the British Virgin Islands. So it's the Virgin Islands derby in that aspect, while Anguilla takes on the Turks and Caicos Islands. So after the first round, 2 teams will survive, and 2 teams, their campaign for 2026 will end, and those 2 teams will be joined in the pot 5. They'll be in pot 5, joining Belize, Aruba, the Cayman Islands, and Bahamas. So in relation to the second round of the qualifiers, where Jamaica will make their entrance in the qualifiers, remember, the teams in pot 1 will not play each other. There may be a chance in the third round, but very, very slim chance of that happening. But they won't play each other in the second round at all. So Panama, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Honduras, El Salvador, Haiti will not face each other in the second round of the qualifiers. Okay? Amazing talents domestically, amazing talents outside of Jamaica. So we look forward to it. We really look forward to the abundance of talent that will be on store. All right, good. The pot 2, right? Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Antigua and Barbuda, Suriname. Jamaica will face one of these teams in their group in World Cup qualifying. St. Kitts and Nevis, Dominica, Guyana, Puerto Rico, St. Lucia, Cuba. Jamaica will face one of these teams. Bermuda, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Grenada, Montserrat, Barbados, and Dominica. Jamaica will face one of these teams. So what does that tell you? And finally, Belize, Aruba, Cayman Islands, Bahamas, and 2 of TCI, BVI, USVI, and Anguilla, which means that there is a 80% chance that Jamaica will play 3 Caribbean teams in the second round of World Cup qualifying, and there's a 100% chance that Jamaica will play at least 2 Caribbean teams in World Cup qualifying. Because when you look at it, look at pot 3 and look at pot 4. They're all CFU teams in pot 3 and pot 4, which means right there that Jamaica will play at least 2 CFU teams. You understand what I'm saying? So Jamaica will play at least 2 Caribbean teams in the second round of World Cup qualifying. In the third round, you could say there's a 83% chance that Jamaica will face a Caribbean team from pot 5, because Belize plays in Central America. Technically CARICOM nation, but when it comes to football and CONCACAF, Belize are in the Central American Confederation, not Caribbean Football Union. Belize doesn't play in the Caribbean Cup. So as a result of that, that means that there's a chance that Jamaica will face one of Aruba, Cayman Islands, Bahamas, USVI, BVI, TCI, or Anguilla. All right, good. Hey Sean, how are you doing, man? Hope you are doing well. Teach me some Dutch, Sean. Brian Brown says, love to hear it, Simon, hoping for the best. Absolutely. Absolutely. One step at a time, we'll get to exactly where we need to be in due course. So we eagerly anticipate and look forward to that. We really do. And I can't wait for things to fall into place, you know? So it's a good look. It's really outstanding. And I can't wait for things to work out, you know? And I know that things will do so in due course. So looking forward to that. Yeah, same here. In terms of the World Cup qualifiers for 2026, Mr. Galaxy have 3 rounds: round 1, round 2, and round 3. The top 28 ranked teams will not participate in round 1. Only the 4 lowest ranked teams in CONCACAF will participate in round 1. So Jamaica will commence action in World Cup qualifying in round 2. Jamaica will need to finish in the top 2 of their group to advance to the 3rd round. All right. In the 3rd round, you need to finish at the top of your group in order to qualify for the World Cup. It is the group winner of each of the 3 groups, and the 2 best runners-up will advance to the intercontinental playoffs. So what does that tell us at this point in time? Jamaica needs to get 4 wins from 4 in the 2nd round, so that Jamaica is the top seed going into the 3rd round, so that Jamaica will ensure that they avoid the likes of Panama, Costa Rica in the 3rd round. Yeah, Sean, certainly looking for that. For me, you know, I'm looking forward for Jamaica to qualify for 2026. This is the chance, this is the opportunity, and we're looking forward to make this a reality. So that's where we are. Does anybody have any questions in relation to World Cup qualifying or anything that I said, so that you guys are aware of permutations, teams, pots, draws, anything like that? Is everybody okay with that? Let me know. So yeah. So that's good. So that's where we are. Okay. You guys have any questions about that? You guys can let me know. And we look forward to the under 20s that lie ahead. What segment of the stadium? Section 211 to 216 for the Nations League. Section 211 to 216. That's section 211 to 216. Okay? Well, Michael, the reality is that Panama is on the rise. They have a good coach. They're making tremendous strides as a nation as well, rebuilding. And I think you could see the performances that they gave, not only at the Gold Cup, but more recently in the Nations League as well against Costa Rica, is a great indication of that upward tick that Panama are having at this point in time. So that tells us exactly the sort of team that they are. So Panama, for me, I have Jamaica and Panama qualifying for the 2026 World Cup. The other group winner from the 3rd round could be Costa Rica. You know what I'm saying? The 2 playoff spots, I have 2 Caribbean teams to be able to be within that mix as well. That's what I have it. I believe that the likes of Trinidad and Tobago and Haiti, two that could go to the intercontinental playoffs, honestly. And when you go to the playoffs, it's anybody's game. Anything can happen when you're in that playoffs itself. If you told me right now that Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago would be qualified for 2026 World Cup, I would say I'm happy. I would be happy about that. I really would be. What I would say is, honestly speaking, as a Jamaican, I would want us to have a better performance than Trinidad at the World Cup, to be honest with you. But yeah, February 4 will be the schedule. What do you mean will be the schedule? I don't understand exactly what you're talking about. February 4 will be the schedule. I don't understand that question. There'll be two World Cup qualifiers, Mr. Galaxy, and they'll be played in the FIFA window of June 3 to June 11. So two World Cup qualifiers will be played in the window of June 3 to June 11. All right? Hopefully you got that and understand exactly what I said there. Okay? So, yep, that's where we are. So, yeah, that's what I'd say. Mr. Gordon, where did you get such an information? You can't give clues to the opposition, though, can you? Not at all. Would not be a wise decision at all. What everybody should be thinking about right now is, how can I help? How can I contribute towards the success of the team come 2024, which is the year that we're in? Think about it. Think about it, Mr. Gordon, Tycoon, Mr. Galaxy, Alex in the chat, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. How can I contribute to the team's success? All right. The team may need a photographer for Nations League. Can I help? Can I provide contribution? Can I provide a super chat so we ensure that there's a photographer for the Nations League? Can we ensure that we help with anything possible? Will we be in the area in March? Can we help out with supplies that might be needed? How can we help? That's the question that we need to start be asking ourselves. How can I help? How can I help towards Jamaica getting to the World Cup? That is the question that everyone should be asking. I'll do the research on February 4. All right. But it's a question that everybody needs to ask. How can I help? How can I contribute? Corporate Jamaica, fans, government of Jamaica, players, staff, technical staff. The question needs to be asked, how can I contribute? How can I help? That's what everybody needs to analyze right now. Besides expressing an opinion, how else can I contribute? Think about it. Think about it greatly. Yes, Mr. Galaxy, the first round will be played in March. As I made mentioned earlier in the video, the first round will be played in March between the 18th to the 26th. Anguilla, your country, against the Turks and Caicos Islands. And you'll also have the Virgin Islands derby between the British Virgin Islands and the US Virgin Islands. So, yeah, Anguilla would have to defeat the Turks and Caicos Islands for a possibility of Anguilla to face Jamaica, Mr. Galaxy. So, yeah. So everybody can think about it. Think about it. How are you going to help? Are you going to call Simon and say, Simon, I really want to play an important role in helping Jamaica qualify for the World Cup. Please accept my contribution towards the aid of the national team. Why can't we do that? That is an idea. Or say, Simon, give my regards to the team. Simon, I want to help in this way. Simon, I'm a photographer and I can do this. Simon, this is how I want to help. Give the team all the support and love. Simon, I can do banners. Simon, I can do this. Think about how you can help and let me know. Simon, I'm in corporate Jamaica and I want to give the team and the federation $55 million. Think about it, because all of us here are in some important places. So that's how we can think about it together. So think about it together. Think about it. So let me know. So consider it for a moment. All right. Heard what Coach Hallgrimsson said his best moment of 2023 was? Yeah. Canada game. Sherman Scott says, big up, Simon. Big up, Sherman. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. All is well? What's the mood like in Clarendon? All is well? Lionel Town, Maypen. Whereabouts in Clarendon? Hope you're doing well, man. Big up, big up, big up. Big up, Sherman. Okay. That's good, Tycoon. We can ask ourselves, what else can we do? We can ask ourselves what else we can do. So we can think about that because this is our World Cup qualifying year and we want to give our best. Ask ourselves, am I giving my utmost best? Am I giving my utmost best? Tyrone Williams, how are you? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, it's something to ponder upon. It's something to think about. All right? So yep. So let's process that. Very good in Clarendon. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, Clarendon is chill. Clarendon is calm. Clarendon has produced so much for Jamaica. You know, when you think about sporting athletes, right? Krishmar Santoki and Javon Watson and Andre Blake. And the list goes on and on, really. You talk about Andre Russell as well. Yeah. So that's where we are. And that's the situation. Yeah, yeah, man. Santoki, I'm a dupes, you know. Sure, man. Santoki, I'm a dupes, man. Good youth. So, yeah. So, while we're playing in the Nations League semi-finals and final, the first round will commence in World Cup qualifying Anguilla against the Turks and Caicos Islands and the US Virgin Islands against the British Virgin Islands. All right. Then the second round. And then the third round, where it's going to be bam, 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 bam. September, October, November. Bam, bam, bam. Yep, so that's that. That is that. Thank you very much, Mr. Gordon. You guys heard him. Almost 100 of you guys watching and not even 100 likes yet. Come on, guys, you know what to do. Anthony Big Dog, this is the first time I've seen you comment here. I'm not sure if you're new here, but if you've been watching this platform for the last 7 years, you'd have seen that from my very first video, I've spoken about players the likes of Danny Rose and Troy Deeney and all players of Jamaican heritage. I wholeheartedly believe the best team takes the field. And I don't feel that someone is any way less Jamaican because they were born outside of Jamaica. Tiffany Cameron is just as Jamaican as I am. Marla Sweatman is just as Jamaican as I am. Devante Cole, Michael Antonio, Joel Latipoder, Adrian Mariappa, Bobby Reed, Ethan Pinnock, Greg Lee, Amari Bell, just as Jamaican as I am. So yeah. So I'm not sure I'm understanding your comments. I really am not. Oh yeah, for real? Nice. Seven-a-side football competition. Interesting. Interesting. Tycoon, I'm not sure if you're aware, but this year is actually an Olympic year, and the focus and energy that comes from the Ministry of Sport, the Tourism Ministry, will go towards persons and teams participating in the Olympics. So you have to look from all angles. So as fans as well, you can ask yourself, am I giving my 100%? How else can I help? If Simon says that he needs help, how can I help him? How can I help Coach Hallgrimsson? How can I help Marilyn Gordon? How can I help John Wall? Ask these questions to yourself. Ask these questions to yourself and you'll get answers as well. Just examples. Alan Resinos. Hi, how are you? I'm fine, thanks. How are you? How art thou? So, yep, that's that, folks. That is that. Saint Anne is clear. What do you mean Saint Anne is clear? Guys, really appreciate you guys tuning in. John Powell says, up Simon, up. How are you? All is well? Guys, you guys know the drill. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, give me your thoughts, tell me what you guys think, okay? Sounds good? Remember, Reggae Boys commentary, accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. Everything in life just takes time.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now.